So if you own the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 or the XTRA Muse, there are 7 accessories that I highly recommend for capturing the very best footage from both cameras. And if you noticed in the title of this video, I do mention both the Pocket 3 and the Muse. And the reason for that is all 7 of these accessories are compatible with both cameras. Both cameras are essentially the same camera. Now, the first accessory I'd like to talk about today is this carrying bag from LK Top. And the cool thing about this carrying bag is all 6 of the other accessories fit inside this bag. And if you look at this bag, it's not that big. It fits here in one hand, but this bag holds everything I need it to. It holds the camera and it holds all the other key accessories that I always bring along with the camera. This bag is organized with 2 large compartments on each side, and there's plenty of room to fit everything. I'm able to fit stuff in the middle as well. There's some nice compartments down the middle. And everything fits seamlessly inside this bag. And most importantly, this bag keeps everything together in one place so I don't lose anything. Some of these accessories I'm going to tell you about today are quite small. Accessory number 2 is this battery handle from LK Top. This battery handle is an affordable way to add lots of extra power to your Pocket 3 or Muse. The battery holds 5,000 milliamp hours of charge. It clicks into place, stays securely attached, and it makes for a nice way to grip your camera. When fully charged, this battery handle combined with the built-in battery on your Pocket 3 or Muse will provide you with approximately 6 hours of total runtime. It takes 80 minutes to fully charge the battery handle, but the battery handle will charge your Pocket 3 or Muse from 0 to 100% in just 20 minutes. In other words, this battery handle does support the fast charging capability that's built into these cameras. It also has the 1/4" 20 thread mount built onto the bottom. So that means you can attach this to a tripod. Speaking of which, accessory number 3 is this mini tripod from LK Top. This mini tripod is perfect for attaching to the base of this battery handle. And at first, when I first got this accessory, I thought it wasn't going to be very stable, but I was pleasantly surprised when I attached it and unfolded it. My camera, in addition to the battery handle, stayed securely in place and it did not tip over. And I have used this many times for time lapses and filming on the ground outside, and I've not had it blow over on me, even on quite windy days. So once you have your camera set up with the battery handle and mini tripod, it's time to hit record. And before you start recording, you need to have a micro SD card. And you want to make sure you get a reliable micro SD card. The last thing you want is to lose your footage or have a card that cannot properly record that footage. So my personal favorite to use with the Pocket 3 and the Muse is the SanDisk Extreme Pro 512GB card. It has plenty of space and it has plenty fast read and write speeds to do anything you want with these cameras. It can keep up with that high quality 4K video recording, and it can also keep up with those time lapses where you want to do both video and raw photos. And I will note that I'm still using my original SanDisk Extreme Pro card that I bought when I bought the Pocket 3 in 2023. So that card has definitely lasted me a long time and it has not let me down, not even once. So one of the great things about the Pocket 3 and the Muse is they depend upon mechanical stabilization for stabilizing the footage while you're recording. And what this means is you don't have to worry about getting that jitter in your footage when you're using slower shutter speeds. A lot of other cameras at this price point, they use electronic image stabilization, and that EIS can cause those jitters anytime you're using a shutter speed of about 1/200 or slower. Therefore, I love to capture footage with these cameras using the 180-degree shutter angle. This offers that nice cinematic looking motion blur and your footage is going to look extra good. But one thing you'll run into on bright sunny days when you're using that shutter speed is your footage is going to be way overexposed when your shutter speed is twice the frame rate. And the solution to that is ND filters. ND filters filter out the amount of light that's reaching your sensor so that you can get that perfect customized shutter speed that you want to get. And for the Pocket 3 and Muse, this mega pack from Freewell is my favorite. It's got every ND filter you need in it, and then some. It has ND8 all the way up to ND1000. It also features filters with polarization that'll help you capture great footage, even on those bright sunny days where there's a lot of reflection or glare. And the ND1000 filter is perfect for capturing long exposure photos with these cameras. And if you'd like to learn more about how to use ND filters with these cameras, I've linked to a video above where I explain how to do it and all the key settings you need to know. Now, in addition to ND filters, there's also 3 other filters that I love to use with this camera. These are the macro filter, the wide angle filter, and the anamorphic filter. And Freewell also makes a set of these, and I've loved using these with my cameras to get some really creative shots and looks. So first of all, the wide angle filter allows you to capture at a 15mm focal length versus the default 20mm. That 15mm can be especially good when you're vlogging or anytime you just want that extra wide perspective. The 15mm does a great job with that without degrading the video quality. The macro lens, it allows you to get some nice close-ups that are in focus. So if you want to get really close to an object, the macro lens is going to allow you to do that. And finally, the anamorphic lens is going to allow you to get those cool lens flares in your footage. And the best thing about this set and these filters is they are stackable. They are magnetic. So what it means is you can still get that shutter speed you want with the macro, wide angle, or anamorphic lens. And what you can do is you can stack the ND filters that come with this set on top of that. This basically gives you the ultimate cinematic combo to get the very best footage. And finally, one of the keys to getting great video is having great audio. And to capture the best audio on the Pocket 3 and XTRA Muse, I use the DJI Mic 3. Now, I happen to be using this mic for this video as well right now, and I love the sound quality from this mic. And this mic is very affordable. I simply own one transmitter right here. And the great thing about this transmitter is this will wirelessly connect to the Pocket 3 and the Muse. Now, you didn't used to be able to do this with the Muse when it first came out, but XTRA pushed out a firmware update back in March that now allows you to pair this wirelessly with the Muse. So now you can get the same great 32-bit float audio with the Muse as you can get with the Pocket 3. And that 32-bit float means really high quality audio without having to worry about clipping if you happen to be in a loud environment, or if you happen to talk louder some of the time and quieter some of the time. This microphone is going to protect your audio in nearly every situation. So this is how the audio sounds using the DJI Mic 3. And trust me, it is much better audio than you'll even get direct from this camera. And I've got my ND32 filter on, I've got my battery grip connected here, I've got my tripod feet on. This camera is fully decked out. So I've linked to all of these accessories in the description below if you want to check them out. And if you'd like to learn more about how to capture the best footage with both of these cameras, check out these playlists right here.
Right here is a classic place where you'll want to use the ND1000 filter to get a long exposure photo. Let me demonstrate.